Hi, all you beautiful people. Welcome to Totally Fun Fitness with me. I'm Carol, brought to you by the Council on Aging, or like we call it in Westfield, the Senior Center. Thank you, Tina. And I want to tell you about the man behind the board over there. That's Pete Coles. Hi, Pete. He's waving. So today we're going to do a little all-inclusive fitness class geared for just about anybody. I'll give you alternatives as we go through. If you would like to, for the strength training part of things, you can use some light weights, or you can take a few cans of vegetables or tomato sauce out of your cupboard and use those as your weights, or you can use no weights at all and just do the arm movements. So that's totally up to you. Some of us have been slightly deconditioned over the last year, so we're trying to get our fitness level back up, and this is a good way to start. How many of you ever remember Bishop Sheen? Pete, you're too young to remember Bishop Sheen. Do you? Oh, God, my mother used to make me watch that program all the time. And he had a chalkboard, and it was erased magically and when he stepped aside, and he used to say that was his little angel. And so Pete is my little angel. He's going to play our music for us and add anything else that he wishes to. I probably shouldn't have said that. But anyway, all right, so we're going to get started with what we call the pre-warm-up, and then go straight to the warm-up section of things. Ready? Hit it. All right, here we go. We're just going to roll these shoulders a little bit backwards, and then a little bit forward. Warming up that back, shoulder muscles. Just what we call a little pre-warm-up. And then we're going to shrug. And shrug. Yep. Little pre-warm-up. I remember back in the day when I first started exercising, I went to a class and I was sweating, and then the lady said, well, that was the warm-up. And I was like, that was the warm-up? I'm sweating. Right. And then one at a time. Just a little tilt to the side. Yep. You raise a heel, one side then the other. Right, and then we're going to swing our arms forward and back, forward and back. Little bend to the knee maybe. Keep yourself nice and flexible. One thing you should never do during this class is lock those knees. You want to keep them nice and loose, fluid. That goes for pretty much all your joints. You don't want to lock a joint. And you don't want to drink in the joint. I'm not going to go on with that one. All right. So then we're just going to take it to the side. Reach and back. Reach and back. Right across the body. Lean a little bit. So you know your heart rate's starting to go up a tiny bit. And that's okay. We want it to go up slowly. Right? Now we're going to just sway back and forth, relaxing those knees. Step out a little bit and sway. It's nice. Feels good. Nice weather day today. Hope it stays that way. Hope you're feeling good. You're going to feel better after this class. Maybe a little tired, maybe a little sweaty, but definitely better. Now just add a little push. Push. Yep. Nice. So we're going to go with some nice deep breaths here. Here we go. Arms in front. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Hold it at the top. Exhale. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Now you're going to bring those feet in. We're going in from the pre-warm-up to the warm-up stage. And you're going to start with what we call a pedal. One heel then the other. Nice little pedal motion. So we're going to start warming up some of those leg muscles. So anytime during this little show, if you wish to stop what you're doing because you're feeling a little breathless or you're perspiring a little too much, then you can go right back to this pedal step and just keep doing it until you get your breath back or you get your heart down a little bit, and then come back to what we're doing. Oh, isn't that cool? Pause. Boy, my husband would love that feature. Here we go. We're going to march. March. Carol, be quiet. Pause. So when you go to the march, the first march we're going to do, just going to keep our arms low, which is always a good thing when you're warming up. A good warm-up to a cardio section is usually a walk, a pedal, or maybe even a light jog. We're going to do all low impact this morning, so no hopping around in this particular class. Maybe the next one, but not this one. Put your hands on your hips now, just to help warm up those leg muscles. We're going to do some nice lunges out front. Lunge. Notice the knee stays over the ankle. You do not want to push that knee forward when you do a lunge. We're going to do some more of these later. These right now are pretty slow. Just a nice warm-up lunge. Not lunch, lunge. Lunge. Right? One more. Bring it back in, and we're going to try some little squats. So a squat is like you're sitting down in one of those little nursery school chairs, right? So you're going to sit right back, again, keeping the knees over the ankles. Do not push them forward. A nice gentle squat and back up. This is just like maybe a half squat. That's okay. Just a little warm-up. We're going to do a cardio section next. In that cardio section, there are 3 parts. Very easy steps. Again, I'm going to give you alternatives during the cardio section. Okay, one more. Good. Bring it in. We always go back to our march. No matter what month it is, we go back to March. What was that? Okay. So our first cardio section, we're going to start with a step touch. You're going to start to your right, and it's a step and a tap. A step and a tap with your toes. Step, touch, step. What we're going to do is we're going to do these 3 simple sections, and then we're going to go back and do them again with a little more arm movement, because that's what gets your heart rate up a little higher. Yep. Can I have a little more music, Pete? I mean a little louder music. There we go. Told you, he's just like my guardian angel. Now, if you want to speed this up, you can. Otherwise, keep it at that pace. That nice slow pace is okay. But if you want to speed it up a little bit, that's good too. So now we have 2 levels to this step touch. And we're going to follow it here with a heel step out front. So just tapping the heel, yeah. Do it slow first, heel, and in. It's good. If you want to speed it up here, you can. Otherwise, keep it at that slower pace. Still good for you. We're moving this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening, whatever time you're watching this. We're moving, which is always a good thing. Move it or lose it. We're going to take that same heel step to the side. Step and in. At this point, it really doesn't matter if you're going right first or left first. Just keep up the movement to the side. So much fun. Starting to feel better already. Now, if you want to speed it up right here or keep it at that slower pace, your choice. It's always nice to have choices. So what's the fun part of this, you say? Well, the music is fun. Pete's fun. Got some jokes coming up in a little while. We're going to do some low kicks. Kick it and in. Kick it, keep them low. 4, 3. Now again, you can keep it right here. A little balance here too. Speed it up. We are going to do some balance exercises a little bit later. But even stepping on one foot, kicking with the other, definitely has a balance component with it. We're going to take these to the side. Slow first. Slow. Slow. Yes. And we're going to speed it up if you like. Otherwise, keep you where you were. It's hard for me not to move my arms, so I'm doing just a little arm movement. We're going to do some more as the session goes on. Right here, we're going to walk and march. Yep. What is this song? Well, I don't have boots on, but these shoes are made for walking. Literally. And that's what we have. These fitness shoes are made for walking. So remember, you can always go back to this little march if you want to. You can take it wide. You can bring it in. That's just what they'll do. Take it a little wider. And bring it in. Hey, Pete, what do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhinoceros?
I don't know.
Elephino. Get it? Elephino. I knew there had to be a sound in there somewhere. All right, we're going to go to our second combination. This one starts with a little toe point out front. Okay, right foot first if you can. And in. Again, little balance component here. Point. Point. Oh, yeah. Oh, Nancy Sinatra there. We're going to speed it up if you want. Otherwise, keep it at the slower pace. You can even cross these over a little bit if you like. Nice. And then you're going to point to the side. Slow first. Sometimes slower is a little harder because you have to shift your weight a little bit. Maintain that balance. Standing up nice and straight. Don't forget, you can drink water anytime you need it during this session. I can't see you, so anytime you want to break out and get a little drink of water, please do so. And of course, we can speed these up. Yep. Yep, now we're going to try behind you. Step back. Little tap to the back, not a step, but a tap. Slow first. 4, 3. Now speed it up. Yep. 4, 3. We're going to step 2 to the right. Slow, step, bend the knees a little bit, step 2 to the left. 2 right again. Now you can see as we add our arms later, we're going to be working a little harder. Speed it up if you want. Otherwise, hold it at the slower pace. 4, 3 sets, 2. Good, let's march again, march. Hey Pete, did you hear about the man in his 60s that went to the doctor and he came in back and told his friends that the doctor said he had the body of a 20-year-old?
Oh, yeah?
Yep. And then his friend said to him, well, give it back because you're getting it all wrinkled.
That's a good one.
I see. I knew I'd find one that you like. All right. Entering our third combination. Nice and easy. We're going to take 3 steps forward and 3 back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. With a clap. Little attitude. 2, 3. With a clap. Speed it up if you like, or keep it at that pace. One, 2, 3 with a tap. This is all good. 4, 3. Right back here, we're going to start with knee lifts. Lift it slow. Again, balance. Balance. You don't need to lift them very high. Even if you want to keep a toe on the floor, that's okay too. And speed it up if you like. If you like. Good. Right. 4, 3. Remember those lunges that we did. Making sure you keep that knee over your ankle. And we're going to march right here. All right, so we got through all 3 combinations. Yay! Congratulations. But now we're going to go back and start again. We're going to add a little more arms so that we raise that heart rate a little bit. That's how you strengthen that old ticker with a little more cardiovascular exercise. So we started with a step touch to your right. We're going to add some swingy arms. Swingy arms, it's a technical term. Oh, that feels good. Now remember, you can take this down to a slower pace if you want. At this point, if you want to do this, that's okay. If you haven't exercised for a while, you might need to go to this slower pace to begin with. And then next time, pick it up. Heel steps in front. Slow first. So we're going to add arms to these with a push. And a push. And if you speed it up, push. Again, you can keep it at the lower pace. It's okay. We're moving. We're grooving. And we're going to go right to our little kicks in front. So with these kicks, we're going to push up. Opposite arm, or you can do the same arm. Doesn't really matter. It's just easier to balance if you're doing opposite arms. One more, then we're going to speed it up if you like. Otherwise, keep it here. totally fun. Sounds like something out of the 80s, huh? No. That's when I was a kid. Okay, not a kid, but younger. Those of you who know me know my age, so I don't want to say it.
The kid was me in the 80s.
Right. Point in front now. Point. Nice and slow. Right, gonna add some arms. Up. Up. Stretch. If you can only do shoulder high, that's okay. That's okay. Again, we're moving, oiling those joints. Speed it up if you can. Kind of point to the side. Arms shoulder high. So this is kind of like a jumping jack, only we're not jumping, which is good for me. You want to do jumping jacks here? Go ahead. A little quicker. Yep. Right, march it right here. Let's go back to our march. Just in case you're getting a little fatigued at this point. Nice. Now we're going to point behind and punch. Well, I didn't really give you the slow version, did I? Well, let's go to the slow version. It's point, pull it in, point. Yep. Now we're going to step 2 to the right. 1 and 2 and left. We did this before. Going to add some arms. Right? Elbows up. Elbows up. Take it to the left. Right again. Keeping it on the low side. Keeping it on the down low. Speed it up. Yep. I think it's time for a pirate joke. You like pirate jokes, Pete? Okay. Good. March it here. So this pirate walks into a bar and he's got a paper towel on his head. And the bartender says to him, "Why are you wearing a paper towel instead of a hat?" And the pirate says, "Arr, I got a bounty on me head." Bounty?
Now you know the rest of the story.
Oh my goodness. There's lots of pirate jokes, but all right. So we're going to do that 1, 2, 3, forward and back. Slow. 1, 2, 3, and clap it back. 2, 3. Yep. Oh, this feels so good. Body's awake. Body's working a little bit. Blood flowing nicely right now. Working up a little sweat. Speed it up if you can. Whee! You want to turn the hip a little bit? That's kind of cool. Yeah, give me a couple more. We can do it. You're going to go to your knee lifts right here. So we're going to add a little arm, elbow across. Elbow across. Again, if you're doing this slow, then your balance must be really good. It's hard to do slow. Quicker is a little easier. But you can keep it slow if you like. You can do it without the arms if you like. If you're feeling a little taxed at this point. try 8 more. We can do this. And we're going to lunge to the front. Remember our lunge? Keeping the knee over the ankle. Nice safe lunge. Yep. Do it again. And when we speed this up, we're going to add some arms. Punching. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Bring it in, march it out. Huh? Yay? One more time through. I know. I can hear you on the other side going, oh no. Just one more time. We're going to do less reps, little more arms. Step touch, push up. Again, if you want to take it to the slow side, that's okay. Heel steps. One arm forward, one back, stretch big. Take them to the side, arms up. And let's add those low kicks right here. Punch, punch. Here's where you get rid of all those frustrations. Little punch. And take it to the side with a punch. Now you're going to point to the front, push up from the shoulders. From the shoulders. If you can't do that, you can do it out front. That's okay. Keep it up. And to the side, point. And behind you, stretch and reach. Keep it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3 with a clap. How about if we do a double clap? Oh no. 1, 2, 3. Got it? Change it up a little. Knee lifts right here. Lift it. Lift it. Now you know what? Let's take these to the side. Elbows up, pull down. A very good, powerful move at the end of this cardio section. Yes, I said the end. It's coming up. Lunge it out front. Up and push back. Up with the arms, shoulder high. Up, push back. Up, push back. Good. And we're going to march right here. March. Well, that was good timing. Now, this is my classic joke that I used to tell for many years, and people that were with me for many years actually used to boo this joke because they'd heard it so many times. But it's really my favorite, and maybe Pete can finish it because it starts with a horse walks into a bar, and the bartender says,
What are you having, horse?
no, the bartender says, what's with the long face?
Oh.
Yeah, they used to boo that one, but anyway, we're going to go back to marching smaller and wider. Oh, should have brought my sweatband. And then we're going to go back to our sway, this time just a little point on the end. So we're in cool down phase now. It's nice. So we're going to bring that heart rate down, shoulders circling around. And then just a little sway, hands on the thighs, sway. Yep. So you got through the cardio section today. Good for you. If you're still with me, that's a good thing. All right, bring it in. We're going to go to that pedal. Remember our pedal? Yep. It's actually a good workout for your ankles. Nice. Yep. Now, we're going to try a little balance. What I would recommend is that you have a chair handy. I happen to have a little folding chair here. If you can do it without holding on to the chair, that's awesome. If you can do it with just one finger on your chair, that's good. If you need to hold on, that's okay too. So we're going to take the outside leg and we're just going to lift it up and hold it. Hold it. And then circle the foot around if you can. Think about a nice straight spine, chin up, and go the other way. Yep, nice. Very nice. Right, take it behind you, just leaning forward a little bit. If you want to keep your toe on the floor, that's okay. You can lift it a little bit. Again, keeping that spine nice and straight. Very nice. Bring it back in. Take it to the side. Lift, hold it. Now again, if you can let go of the chair, awesome for you. Otherwise, keep a finger, keep a hand. Whatever allows you to do this is a good thing. So we're going to switch to the other side. Balance is very, very important. Outside leg again, out front. Balance in your body, balance in your diet, balance in your checkbook, your bank records. Very important. Less injury if anything happens, if you have good balance. That helps a lot. Take it to the side. Oh, wait, I forgot. Ankle circles. Gee. Go the other way. Circle. Good. Now take it to the side. Oh, look, sweat. Oh, wow. Feels good. I still want you to keep that nice straight body now. Don't be leaning into the chair. Keep that spine nice and straight. And then take it behind you. Again, hinging forward. Hinging means you move from your hips, not from your waist. If you can, take it back a little more. That's great. Holding on if you need to. Loving that. Bring it in. You're going to take this chair out in front. It's hard to see me, I guess. But what I'm going to do is just put one finger of each hand. And then I'm going to lift up on my toes and hold it. And relax it. Again, up. If you can do it with one hand, great. You can do it with no hands, great. Take it down. Up again. Good. So, we finished a little bit of balance. We're now going to pick up whatever you brought for your strength training section, whether it is your weights. I brought some 3-pound weights. You can use 2 pound, 1 pound. Or I also brought from my cupboard cans. So if you don't have weights at home or you don't wish to use weights, you can pick up, I don't know what I have here, soup, I think, yeah. So pick up the soup cans, anything that fits nicely in your hand. One thing you want to remember, whether it's weights or cans, There's a joke there, something about get your can moving. But anyway, make sure that you're not over gripping. So you don't ever want to grip really tight because that's going to raise your blood pressure a little bit, and that's not a good thing. So we're going to start with bicep curls. And you don't have to use anything here. If you don't want to use weights or cans, you can just do the arm movements with us. That's fine. Going to do a couple more. So this is called a bicep curl. What we try to do is work both sides of the muscles. So bicep is the front of your upper arm. And then we're going to try and do the triceps, which is the back part. So to do the triceps, let me turn sideways maybe. You're going to bring your elbows up behind you. You're going to hinge a little bit forward, elbows up, and then just press back with your hands. Don't move that upper arm. So now you're targeting your triceps. Also mixing up the soup a little bit so it's ready to heat up when you get done. Okay. So let's go back to biceps. Now we're going to do just 8. Again, if the weights are getting too heavy or the cans are not feeling good, you can just do the arm movements without any weight in your hands at all. Still good for those muscles. Okay, take it sideways. Yep. Elbow up and press back. Press back. Just 8. Just 4 more. Good thing to do during these classes is to keep smiling. One more. Good. Yep, good. Now, we're going to do a little shoulder exercise. So you want that 90-degree angle to your arms, and you're going to lift elbows to the side. Keep the cans or weights or your hands out front, and we're just going to lift. One time I did a class called Canned Fitness. Everybody brought in cans like this, and we did our exercises that day with the cans, and then we put them all in big boxes and donated them to the food bank. So that's a good thing to do. Maybe if you do this class a couple times a week, you can put a box out, and every time you use the cans, put them in the box, and then drive it over to your local food bank. Nice. One more. Good. Little more for the shoulder. Again, if you've had a shoulder injury and you do not wish to do this one, that's perfectly okay. Or you can do it with no weights at all. You want to lift it over your head. Now, after a certain age, you get to a point where when you lift things over your head, you want to be able to see them if you look up. Okay, so you do not want it to be directly over your head. You want to be more like over your forehead. And bring them together a little bit while you're doing that. 4 more. 4. 3. Okay. Good. Going back now to 90-degree angles. 8 here. You know that old joke when you go to the doctor and you move your arm and you say, "Doc, it hurts when I do this." And the doctor says, then don't do that. So that's what I'm telling you. If it hurts, then don't push it, okay? Again, over that forehead. Here we go. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, good. Bring it down. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. Yay. So what we're going to do now is a little chest press. So you take these out to the side and you're going to bring them together. Just bring them together. Yep. You have all done an excellent job today, I can tell. I hope you've enjoyed it. You know, you got to put a little bit of fun in your fitness class or fitness workout, or listen to music that you love, because that makes the time go faster, and actually your muscles respond to that. So that's good. Hold it here. And we're just going to push back a little bit. Push. Push. You feel those shoulder blades coming towards each other? That's a good thing. Making sure that you hydrate all the way through this class. If you need a drink of water, go and get it. I won't yell at you. Good. Bring it down. And we're just going to go side and side. Starting our cool down now. A little bit of stretching coming in. Couple more. Good. You can put those down now, or your weights, or whatever. We're going to do a little stretch. First one, I call this the I'm a little teapot stretch. So you're going to take this arm out to the side, hand up, and just stretch over your head. And bring it in. And the other side, stretch. Remember, these shoes are made for walking. Make sure you get a little outdoor walk in. And then you're going to stretch both of them up, wiggle the fingers, and bring them down. Up again, wiggle the fingers, and bring it down. Let's step out to the side. We're just going to stretch to one side nicely. Again, keeping that knee over the ankle. Stretch. This is for that inner thigh there. We worked hard on your legs today, so this should feel pretty good. And take it to the other side. Nice and easy, and stretch. Right, side to side. Good. Bring it in. We're going back to our pedal. Remember our pedal? Yep. A little stretching. And for your shoulder now, step out a little bit. Take one arm, bend it, bring it across, and stretch. Good. Bring it back and down. Up again, other side, and stretch. So you're just kind of gently easing this arm across, not pulling it out of the socket, just a gentle stretch. Feet together, and now we're just going to roll those shoulders again like we did to begin with. Make sure for the rest of your day that you do drink water, water, water. Hydrate those well-used muscles, and roll this back. And good. Now let's do a little deep breathing. Up we go. Up. Oh, exhale. Bring it up again. Exhale. Hey, just to end, we're going to laugh a little bit, so I want you to breathe in. When you exhale, laugh it out. Again, breathe in. Exhale, laugh. Good. A little stretch to the side. Been tons of fun today. Thank you, Pete, for all your help. Thank you, Tina and her staff at the Senior Center. They've done a wonderful job, by the way. keeping in touch with everybody, having these classes. They're just a great bunch of people over there. Right. Nice and straight. Stand tall. Think about your posture every day. Posture, posture. First of all, it makes you look younger and thinner, right? So, all the more reason to have good posture. All right, signing off. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to have fun while you're in your fitness mode. Totally fun fitness. Yay!